The Old Man and the Small Blue Bird. Leo lived in a small house near a big city. Every morning, Leo woke up and looked at the same four walls. Every evening, Leo came home and looked at the same four walls. He was not young anymore. His hair was gray. His hands were slow. Leo felt very tired inside. Not his body, his heart. He thought, my life is finished. The best days are gone. He did not try new things. He did not meet new people. He just sat by his window and watched the world move. One day, a small blue bird came to his window. It had bright eyes and soft feathers. It looked at Leo. Leo looked at the bird. The bird flew away. The next day, the bird came back. It sat on the window and made a small sound. Leo smiled a little. You again? He said softly. The bird did not answer. It just looked at him. This went on for many days. Every morning, the bird came. Every morning, Leo watched it. Then one morning, the bird did not come. Leo waited. He looked out the window. No bird. He felt sad. He thought, even the bird left me. He sat in his chair and felt very alone. Then he heard a small sound. Tap, tap, tap. It was not at the window. It was at the door. Leo stood up slowly. He opened the door. A little girl stood there. She was maybe 7 years old. She had bright eyes, just like the bird. She said, Mister, my bird is lost. Have you seen a small blue bird? Leo looked at her. He said, yes. A blue bird comes to my window. The girl's face lit up. That is Kiki. She is my friend. She flies away sometimes, but she always comes back. Can I wait here? Can I wait for her with you? Leo did not know what to say. No one had asked to wait with him for a long, long time. He said, okay, you can wait. The girl sat on the step outside his door. Her name was Mia. She talked about the bird. She talked about her school. She talked about her grandma. Leo listened. He did not talk much, but he listened. After some time, the blue bird came. It flew down and sat on Mia's hand. Mia laughed. Dang, she came back. She looked at Leo. Mister, why are you always inside? Why don't you come outside? Leo thought for a moment. He said, I'm old. I am tired. There is nothing for me outside. Mia tilted her head. That is not true. Outside has everything. The sun, the wind, the trees, and Kiki. She smiled. Tomorrow, I will come again, and you will wait outside with me, okay? She did not wait for his answer. She just ran home, the bird flying behind her. The next day, Leo thought about her words. Outside has everything. He looked at his four walls. He stood up. He opened the door. He walked outside. He sat on the step. The sun was warm. The wind was soft. He heard birds singing, not just one bird, many birds. He took a deep breath. For the first time in years, he felt something small inside. It was not happiness. Not yet, but it was something. Mia came again. She smiled wide. You did it. You came outside. They sat together on the step. Mia said, Mister, do you have any stories? Old stories? Leo thought. He said, I have one story, about a man who built a boat. Mia's eyes grew big. Tell me, please tell me. So Leo told the story. His voice was slow. His words were simple, but Mia listened like it was the most important story in the world. When he finished, Mia said, you tell stories good. You should tell more. Leo felt something warm in his chest. The next day, Mia came again, and the next day, and the next. Every day, Leo sat outside. Every day, Mia came with Kiki the bird. Every day, Leo told a small story. Then one day, Mia did not come. Leo waited. The sun moved across the sky. No man. He felt the old sadness come back. He thought, she is gone, like everyone else. But then, the next day, Mia came. She looked sad. Leo asked, what is wrong, little one? Mia said, my grandma is sick. She is in the hospital. She cannot come home yet. I am scared. Leo looked at her small face. He remembered being scared when he was small. He said, I'm sorry, Mia. That is very hard. Mia said, Mister, can you tell me a story that makes me feel brave? Leo thought hard. He did not know any brave stories. But then he looked inside himself. He thought about all the years, all the hard days, all the times he kept going. He said, I have a story. It is about a man who lost everything, but he kept waking up every morning. That is brave, I think, to just keep waking up. He told her this story. It was his own story, but he did not say that. Mia listened. When he finished, she said, that man is brave. He did not give up. Leo nodded. Yes, he did not give up. Days passed. Mia's grandma got better. Mia came to Leo's house every day after school. One day a woman came with Mia. She was Mia's mother. She said, you must be the storyteller. Mia talks about you all the time. She says your stories help her feel strong. Leo felt shy. I just talk. That is all. The mother said, talking helps. Stories help. Thank you for being kind to my daughter. After she left, Leo sat on his step. He thought, I'm not just an old man in a small house. I am a storyteller. The next morning, Leo woke up early. He did not look at the four walls. He looked out the window at the sky. He said to himself, today, I will learn something new. He went to the library. It was the first time he went to the library in 30 years. He found a book about birds. He wanted to know what kind of bird Kiki was. He learned that Kiki was a blue jay. He learned that blue jays are smart and curious. He felt proud. He learned something. That afternoon, he told Mia, Kiki is a blue jay. They are very smart birds. Mia clapped her hands. You are smart too, Mr. Leo. She called him Mr. Leo now. He liked it. One day, Mia said, Mr. Leo, why don't you tell stories to other people? Not just me. Leo shook his head. No, I am too old. My voice is not good. My English is not perfect. Mia said, my English is not perfect too. But I talk. You understand me. I understand you. That is enough. Leo looked at her. A 7-year-old girl was teaching him something important. You do not need to be perfect. You just need to try. So Leo tried. He went to a small community center. He asked if he could tell stories there. The woman at the desk said, of course. We love volunteers. The first day, only 3 people came. One was asleep. One was on his phone. One was just there for the free coffee. Leo felt like giving up, but he remembered Mia's words. You just need to try. So he told a story. He told it slowly. He used simple words. When he finished, the man on the phone looked up. He said, that was a good story. Tell another. Leo smiled. The next week, 5 people came, then 8, then 12. Some were old, some were young, some were learning English, just like Leo was learning new things every day. They all listened. They all understood his simple words. Because simple words can hold big feelings. One day, a man came up to Leo after a story. The man looked sad. His shoulders were low. He said, I'm stuck. I feel like my life is over. I'm not young anymore. I have no energy. Leo looked at the man. He saw himself 1 year ago. He said, I felt the same way. But then a small blue bird came to my window, and a little girl named Mia. They showed me that life is still outside. You just have to open the door. The man said, but how? How do I open the door? Leo said, you do one small thing, just one. Today, you came here. That was your small thing. Tomorrow, do another small thing. Walk outside. Sit in the sun. Say hello to one person. Small steps. The man nodded slowly. He said, small steps. I can try that. Leo felt happy, not the loud happy, the quiet happy, the happy that comes from helping someone. Mia grew a little older. She still came to see Leo, but not every day. She had school and friends and homework. But when she came, they sat on the step and talked. Kiki the bird still came too. Sometimes she sat on Leo's hand now. One day, Mia said, Mr. Leo, you are different now. Leo said, different how? Mia said. Before, your eyes were sad. Now, your eyes have light. Leo thought about that. She was right. He was different. He was not the same man who sat looking at four walls. He was a man who told stories, a man who learned about birds, a man who helped other sad people. He was a man who opened the door. That night, Leo sat alone in his small house, but he did not feel alone. He felt full. He thought about all the small steps, the bird coming to the window, Mia knocking on the door, sitting on the step, telling one story, going to the library, talking to the sad man. Small steps, one after another. They did not feel like much at the time, but together, they changed everything. He looked at the window. The moon was bright. He said softly, "Thank you, little blue bird. Thank you for coming to my window." The next morning, Leo woke up. He made tea. He went outside. He sat on the step and watched the sun rise. He did not feel old anymore. He felt like he was just beginning. He thought about you. Yes, you, the person listening to this story. Maybe you feel stuck. Maybe you feel old, or tired, or like your best days are gone. Maybe you look at your four walls and think, this is it. This is all there is. But listen, a small blue bird can come to your window any day. It might not be a real bird. It might be a person, a book, a new idea, a small knock on your door. But you have to be ready to see it. You have to be ready to open the door. And when you open the door, you take a small step. Just one. Sit in the sun for 5 minutes. Say hello to one person. Read one page of a book. Learn one new word in English. Tell one small story. That small step will lead to another step, and another. And one day, you will look back and see how far you have come. You will see that your eyes have light again. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to be fast. You just need to keep going, one small step at a time. Leo learned this, and if Leo can learn it, you can learn it too. Thank you for listening to this story. If you liked it, please click the like button. It helps more people find these stories. And if you want more stories like this, stories that are simple and warm and kind, please subscribe to the channel. Share this story with someone who needs to hear it. Maybe they are sitting by their window today, waiting for a small blue bird. Your share could be their small blue bird. Believe in yourself. Practice your English every day, even just a little. Take your small steps. The door is waiting for you. Open it.